Yeah, so female entrepreneurs, I think, to put it really simply, Lauren, is that I think we women entrepreneurs need a space where they truly feel safe to be themselves, to be truly vulnerable, and to be truly, be open to being honest that I don't know how to move forward, or you know what, I don't know what I don't know, and not be judged, and rather being given the support, the hands-on support that they need to move forward. I think that's what women entrepreneurs need. I feel that women founders are over mentored. They have
Yeah.
so many people mentoring. I saw this even in as a corporate, like women execs are over mentored, under sponsored. And I see something similar here in the founder space. We have all these ecosystems built to advise and advise and advise. But what women really need is somebody who's really there for them where things are falling apart. Somebody they can really trust, who will give them that help, the support to help them move forward at the moment then things are breaking apart. And that's what they don't have. Like, despite all these ecosystems and stuff that's been built, I feel like women founders still find themselves extremely alone in the journey.
This makes sense too if you connect the dots between the start of the journey and feeling the natural feelings of being alone, loneliness, not knowing what to do. And then you play that out till you have some success. And then you get to this critical moment where you're in the midst of scaling and there's no one there to catch you. And I wonder too, like I think about this. So first of all, this completely resonates with me. Here's the deal. My business is like very cash flow happy. It's bootstrapped. I don't have anyone telling me what to do. There's no investors. Because of that, there's also no board. And so
Yes.
there's no one for me to ask anything to. Not that I would ask because it's just like not my nature, but, um, it's kind of designed by like, I don't need to go to some board and tell them what I'm doing. But I also don't have anyone there and there's no broader ecosystem around it. And I wonder, like, is that because there's just not enough women that came before us or because, which I don't think there are, especially I'm in Texas, like there's just not, my business school class was 23% women and this was 20 years ago, right? Like it's not that far in the past. And that if you are a successful female entrepreneur, like how much time do you really have? Like even if I say like, this is super important to me and I'm going to spend as much time as I can, I could truly only spend an hour a month. 2 hours
Right.
a month. And that's
Right.
not enough with the number of us that there are to like make anything happen. I looked, just case in point, last year we made the Inc. 5000 list, fastest growing privately held.
Congratulations, Lauren. That's
By the way,
huge.
like everyone in your network should, I think the revenue size has to be over 1 million, but like really that's not that much. And it's based on growth rate over a 3-year period. So if you're over 50%, you're over 40, like you should probably apply. But anyway, I looked and there were 17 of the 5,000 companies were based in Austin. And of the 17, I think there were 2 or 3 female CEOs. Right. Right. And one's me. So like, I can't ask them, I can get anything out of staring in the mirror. Yeah, it's just like law of small numbers and then the ability to get back in time and without having others well represented in the ecosystem. So let's talk about the funding ecosystem. Let's talk about the
Yeah.
attorneys. And those systems also, especially in places like Texas, not well represented by women, right? Like there's 2 or 3 well-known kind of female founders here. Like they don't have time for
Yes.
the thousands of women. So it's tough because you go into a room and there's nobody there but you and one other person, and you probably already
Yes.
know her. Yeah. So that's why I think these groups can be so powerful for people too, because so just for full disclosure, I'm not a member of Pioneer, probably because of my need to like never be vulnerable, but I am a member of Chief, which is a female executive group. And for me, the value that I get out of Chief is simply knowing that and being able to walk into a room of other people who are truly like you, not look like you, doesn't matter what you look like, but think like you
Yes.
is like the most powerful confidence builder you can have. Not only because I mean, for me, why it's so valuable is because I know that they all are gonna keep, it's like they understand the problems, they understand the background, they have the exact same thing.
Yes.
So they also, I know each of them has a vulnerability just like me. And all of a sudden,
Yes.
we don't all have to pretend it's not there. Or we all kind of like to do the same things. We can get involved in that curious conversation. Whereas when you're with another group of women that wasn't a professional group, they may look at you sideways and wonder why you like Odyssey of the Mind. So anyway,
100%.
I think it's super valuable to have these groups of support. It's super cool.